hectic.
Hi, I'm Prince.
And I'm Ronny. And this is our hectic story. I firstly fell in love with nature when I was 8 years old. When I firstly visited Timbavati, my mom used to work here since 1997. When I first saw my first sighting of animals, for me, it was reaching that dream. And from there, I told myself that one day, I want to be that man. I want to be in the field. I want to deal with this beautiful nature.
I grew up in Timbavati Nature Conservation because my mom, she was here and then I born here. Like I'm born on top of nature, so which for me is good.
What I like most about my job is spending much time as I have with elephants, because to me, working with elephants is very much different working with people. My biggest achievement is just that I'm collaborated with Cambridge University, whereby I'm doing fecal samples collections for elephants. And in 2012, I went to Wildlife College to do environmental courses, whereby I achieved my first aid certificate, leadership and environmental education, also a field ranging course.
My biggest achievement in my life is now I've got level 1 first aid, which is compared to guiding skills, because now I've got some sponsors that they're sponsoring me Fagasa. Fagasa is a part of nature guiding, which I'm going to do more skills about our environment, to take the foreigners to the bush, teach them about animals, different kind of species of animals.
What I do with the community, Wild Shots Outreach Program, they do their courses in private nature reserves. So as being part of the conservation, they invite me to come and teach those young kids, because I started at my young age. And for me, to teach them is like being a role model to my community. So I'm proud of teaching my local community kids.
Nga ka u nga suki evuton'wini bya wena hi lowu u nga tihlawulela wa wena. Nda tsaka ku nga va matikweni man'wana ya le handle u dyondzisa swin'wanyana, u dyondzisa van'wanyana hi swilo leswi u swi tirhaka, swi nga heleli ka mixele ntsena.
Let's take these guys for a game drive to show them how a day of our life look like.
Hectic. Hectic.
Welcome back, guys. Let's go and track some elephants. So here we are in our field site. So now we are at Proud last point. Proud is one of our collared bull, and when we checked him on our tracking app, he was here in last 4 hours. So now we're gonna try and find him using the radio telemetry.
I'm Michelle Henley. I'm the CEO of Elephants Alive, and we're a research and conservation organisation, and we do whatever's required. We try and provide scientific services to certain reserves in terms of the research that we're conducting. We also try and create public awareness around the issues, for instance, the poaching of elephants, which has escalated. So we're very much all about science and the survival of elephants.
I first met Dr. Michelle Henley in 2006 when I was still a young boy. During my school holidays, I visited Tandatula, visiting my mom. Then Michelle created a bush school for young individuals, for Tandatula staff. I was part of those kids. Then because I was that kind of person who fell in love with nature years back, and for me, it was a great chance to be taking that part, to be one of the guys that wants to be in the nature. Then Michelle realized that I'm good with nature. She started calling me to visit her during my school holidays. She started teaching me how to track elephants, how to understand elephants, to learn more about research. And then I completed my matric in 2012, where I ended up going to Wildlife College to do some other courses. And then 2014, I came back to Elephants Alive, started working for Michelle.
The first educational program, I just realized there's something very special about this kid. And Ronny just has a passion for the bush. He's got eyes like a hawk, a very, very wonderful personality and a great guy to work with. I think he's a brilliant role model for anybody that's interested in becoming a conservationist.
Okay, so I think now it's east of our side and it's about half a kilometer. So let's hope we're gonna find him. There he is. So we differentiate elephants using their ears. They've got features in their ears. Some they've got notches, tears, and holes. So to them, it's like their fingerprint. By looking at the ear and see all those kind of features, that's how we differentiate between individuals. Proud is one of our longest studied bull. He was first sighted in 2003 and then collared at the same year around August. So he was given the name Proud because by then he was a young bull. He never been aggressive or scared of vehicles. So Dr. Michelle Henley thought giving him the name Proud, it will suit him because he was proud around the vehicles. To be a good conservationist, it comes with your feeling and your heart because when I remember very well during my early ages, most people, they used to say, like, in conservation, there's no money, so you can't be happy, you can't live a happy life. So, but with love, I mean, for me, it's amazing. I love it, honestly.
Nature conservation is our life. We can't survive without nature. Even if you are in Johannesburg, you love nature. Even if you can see the foreigner people, they come here just because of nature. They're not coming here to see us.
Wherever or whenever you get the chance to be part of conservation, please grab that chance and hold it and go further with it and feel it inside your heart that you need to do that obstacle or that cause. And I'm telling you, by the end of your life, you'll be happy in conservation.
If you're a human being, don't be scared of animals. You must love animals and respect animals. Animals is the same as us. Each and every people, they need respect.
Thank you guys for our trekking journey. We're gonna just take you now to feed our bees.
Check you later.
Hectic. Hectic.
Okay, so the bee project's a very interesting one. It has its roots with Dr. Lucy King in Kenya, who discovered that you can use bees to protect crops. But we decided to turn that idea a little bit on its head because in South Africa, people are really concerned about big trees. So we built a whole lot of beehives to protect marula trees specifically and to test whether that's an efficient method to protect large trees.
Okay, so here we are in our field site. We're just gonna quickly take you to our study site. So this is our wire-netted tree. Actually, we put chicken mesh around the trees because elephants get irritated when every time they come and try to wring off the bark of the tree because marula trees are mostly their favorite food. In marula tree, we know that they eat everything like bark to the leaves. So by putting chicken mesh around the trees, when they come and try to break in, they get like obstacle course and try to avoid the trees. Here we have our most improved insulation hives. These hives are working quite very well because it's much insulated inside.
I'm a very creative boy, handy boy, that I can manage to make these beehives, the wooden one. And then we come with a robin hook and install this cable all around this and also put the wire netted on the trees.
The bees keep elephants away because it's known that elephants are scared of the bees. Because bees, they can get into your trunks whereby it can get sting and swallow the trunk.
This bee project is very much successful because if I check the time we've been going to install these ropes, a lot of marula trees and the other trees, they were broken down on this block. And now if I check, a lot of trees are safe here and there's no any other lot of tracks of the elephant here, fresh dunks, which shows that the elephant now started to run away.
We feed the bees with the mixture of sugar water and nectar, because in this reserve we don't have many water points, and due to the heat there's not enough rain for now. So we keep these bees alive by giving them sugar water.
Thank you so much for joining us on our journey today.
And remember, nature is very important, and we need to conserve this nature for our future generation.
Hectic.